When I first found out I was pregnant, I wanted to, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with the baby. At first I wanted to, you know, have an abortion because it was an unplanned pregnancy. It wasn't wanted. I was a victim of a sexual assault, and the more I thought about having a baby, you know, it was really scary. When I went to the pregnancy center, I was looking for advice, like a way out.
When Larissa came to see us, she was in a lot of distress and a lot of turmoil was going on in her life. The people who brought her to the pregnancy center wanted her to abort. So she had a lot going on. She was very sad, very torn, very scared.
When I walked into the pregnancy center and I met Jan, she gave me the biggest sense of relief. I felt love, I felt, you know, the warmth, and I felt like I was being hugged when I was there. And we sat down and we talked together, and I felt like she was this long-lost friend of mine.
During our conversation, I started to tell her about how God had brought her to us and that we were very privileged to be speaking with her. When I shared the gospel message with her, Larissa committed her life to Christ. And from that point, then she chose life for her baby.
We prayed together, and that night, I felt the embracement of God. Before I didn't feel like Jesus was in my life. I felt like I was missing something, a part of my life.
And it was such a transformation. Larissa's a beautiful person, and we were able to see how God was transforming her life. And when she heard about the option of adoption, it made sense to her, and she wanted to pursue it.
I right away knew that I wanted to have Melissa and Chad take care of the baby. They didn't have one.
Chad and I got married in May of 2009 and knew we wanted to start a family right away. I think it was 8 months that we tried on our own and went to the doctor and realized shortly it probably wasn't going to happen. Then thought, we'll adopt. It made sense to us, and we were both on board with adoption. I always thought that if a baby needed parents and parents needed a baby, why not? Adoption was the choice.
When he was born and I got to see the parents hold him, it was the biggest reward I ever got in my life. It just felt an overwhelming sense of joy.
To hold him for the first time was great at the hospital. You look in his eyes and he looks in yours, and it's something special.
When I first held Chase, it was overwhelming. It was, I don't know, it wasn't like anything I ever imagined. People talk about it, how great it is. And then to be the first one to hold him was life-changing. It's amazing. Amazing. I should get Kleenexes.
God gave me the gift of knowing that it wasn't meant for me, it was meant for somebody else. And because of that, I was able to do it so easily. And the first day I stepped in the doors till now, I feel that I've had God, I've had Jesus, I've had Jan, and I've had Sue, and I've had my baby's parents right there wrapped around me, keeping me safe and protected.
What's so beautiful about this is that God took a crisis and transformed Larissa's life and this crisis pregnancy into something beautiful.
I had no idea before. Like, I thought life was beautiful before, but now it's definitely is.